Today I am going to explain about the AC voltage control using triac and diac combination connected to the R and RL load. This is the circuit diagram of the AC voltage controlled using the triac and diac combination. This is the pin diagram of the triac. This is the symbol of the triac. Okay, this is the circuit diagram. You can see this is AC voltage input to 230 volts, 50 volts is connected to the load. This is triac, diac, capacitor, and this is 10K variable resistor and also DRV. Okay, this is fixed resistor 10K, this is DRV. These are the components we are using. These are the components: triac BT136 AC voltage regulator model, diac ST32 AC voltage regulator model, resistor and capacitor, and indicator lamp, CRO with probe, multimeter and connecting probes. Okay, this is the CRO. This is the kit of the voltage control using triac diac. This is the kit of the voltage control of triac diac. The triac is used in between AC and load. It's called as a AC regulator. Okay, it can be used in speed control of the inductor motors and domestic and industrial heatings. This is the kit of the voltage control using the triac diac kit. Okay, this is 230 volts. You can see 230 volts, 50 volts. Here we use the lamp for load. This is the R1. This is DRB and variable resistor. See, this is the variable resistor, and this is the capacitor. This is the diac, and this is the triac. M1 gate terminal, and this is M2 gate terminal and M1. You can see in the kit. First 50 volts is connected to the lamp. You can see in from here to goes to the lamp. Another end is connected to the, see, you can see the lamp another end is connected to the 50K resistor. See, this is lamp another end is connected to the 10K resistor. This is 10K resistor. Okay, this is DRB, and supply 50 volts is another end is connected to the negative of the capacitor. From this part to this part, you can see from here to here, this is capacitor terminal. Okay, from diac to gate terminal, see, this is the diac terminal, diac to gate, and M2, you can see M2 is connected to the 10K resistor. Here we can observe this is M2 is connected to the 10K resistor, and M1 is connected to the negative of the supply. You can observe this is M1, this is M2. M1 is connected to, see, from here to here, and gate terminal is connected to the diac to gate, gate. This is the connection of the track diac voltage controller, voltage control connection diagram. Connections are made as shown in the circuit diagram. This is the tabular column of the tabular column. The input voltage, AC voltage is 50 volts. 50 volts is constant. Firing angle is degree. Alpha is equal to x by y. This is the 40 degree, 60 degree, 80 degree, 100 degree, 120 degree. This is the load. This is the load voltage measured in the DMM, digital multimeter. You can observe the 43.3, 39.4, 34.4, 26.3, 14.5. This is the voltage you can see in the multimeter, digital multimeter. By connecting, this is connected to the across this load. Okay, this is the graph or output. This is input waveform. This is the output waveform. Okay, here we calculate the x is equal to y is equal to x, y is equal to x, x is equal to alpha is equal to x by y into 180 degree. You will get the firing angle in degrees. Now I am going switch on the power supply of the voltage control using track diac circuit. Now switch on the board. This is the waveform. Okay, this is the T, this is the X. From here to here, X by Y. Okay, X is equal to, you can observe, this is the voltage. This is the voltage. You can see 34.4. This is the waveform, and this is the load. Okay. From 34.4, you will get the 80 degree, and 50 volts is constant. This is the waveform. From here to here 1.8, from here to here 0.8, you will get the 80 degree. Okay, this is the waveform. Okay, this is the load lamp. This is the here variable resistor. By wearing this knob, the waveform will be changes. This is the X. From here to here Y. Okay, X is equal to 0.8, Y is equal to 1.7. Okay, from this you can calculate by using formula. X is equal to 0.4, Y is equal to 1.8, alpha is equal to x by y into 180 degree. You will get the 40. Okay, like this you can calculate the firing angle.